Hi, this is Jack. I'm speaking about telepathy. Okay. Telepathy is a bullshit manifestation of communication between mind, consciousness systems, and I wouldn't suggest you being practice it because you're supporting your mind, consciousness systems and actually saying, I am my mind, consciousness system. My mind, consciousness system must stay here as who I am. I'm special. I'm unique because I can telepathically communicate with another being's mind, consciousness system as my mind, consciousness system, and we're communicating through thoughts. That's what telepathy is. Telepathy is the magnetic electrical frequency that, okay, now this is freaky shit. Okay, so what happens is the following. You have, remember I told you about that design of the alien race that manifested the electrical magnetic embodiment within the human physical bodies where information is being transferred. Now from there is also how telepathy is communicated through. What beings do is they'll, for instance, connect with each other in the center point of their mind consciousness system. Okay, from that center point, they create an electrical magnetic beam, light beam. Okay, that light beam then, once that connection is made between the two, infiltrates into the center of their mind consciousness system, meaning it stretches down to the center. To way down there in the center of their being. Okay, then from there, it opens up and it spreads out and manifests in both human beings who are now connecting to communicate. So then they open up like an alternate thought communication dimension inside them. And that's how they're able to hear each other's thoughts, because what is that connection? They're one in that mind consciousness system connection. So the moment they connect, that light beam connection that's made, the manifestation of that light beam in the center of their being, and then the spreading out of that light beam within both human beings, and from that perspective they're one now. And in that oneness of mind consciousness system manifestation, they communicate telepathically with information based on thoughts. It's thought form communication. So that's what happens. It is perceived oneness and equality. What's it stuff with two or more in my name thing? Yeah. That's the principle of two or more in my name in consciousness existence. In other words, if that statement of where two or more in my name is believed in terms of prayer and shit like that, that's where things start manifesting, because in and of this consciousness existence. And actually what happens when many beings pray for the exact same thing, what actually manifests is not what they're praying for, but that point they're praying from. It's fascinating. When many beings say, let's come together and pray for world hunger, what will they manifest? They'll fucking manifest world hunger. Why? Because their starting point in the collective of the reason why they're all coming together is the exact same thing. Two or more in my name, I am there. Two or more in my name, pray for world hunger, manifest world hunger, because I'm there. You're saying you're world hunger. Interesting. Okay, so same thing with telepathy. Telepathy is the manifestation of thought form communication. Simple. I wouldn't suggest doing it because you're supporting your mind consciousness system in this world. If you're supporting your mind consciousness system, you're supporting the mind consciousness system of the world and its existence. From what perspective? From the perspective of, if you allow your mind consciousness system, you'll allow another's mind consciousness system, and then the world just continues fucking themselves. And it's just another point of unexplained phenomena to a certain extent, which keeps human beings' attention diverted and busy with bullshit entertainment. For what? How is telepathy going to assist the world? May I ask you just that one simple question? How is telepathy going to assist the world? Okay, thank you very much, this is Jack.